Year. I don't even know if you can still say Happy New Year because it is February. I'm supposed to record a video. You already know. You already know. Anyway, Happy New Year and Happy February. Happy Black History Month. Happy, I don't know, month of love because it's Valentine's month. All the things. I hope you all are doing well. I hope your year is off to a great start. This video was supposed to be like a sit down video. I was supposed to, you know, do my makeup and do my hair and just have a nice little sit down chit chat. But I was like, I'm working from home today. It's a very chill day, as you can see, and I'm getting ready to make some lunch. So I was like, well, let me just kill two birds with one stone. Let me record the video and make my lunch and catch up with you guys. So where do I begin? This year's off to a good start for me. I haven't checked in with you guys in a minute, so what has been going on? There's been a lot of things. So first and foremost, I am making I think I'm gonna do some salmon tacos. So I just chopped up some tomatoes because I'm gonna do a salsa. And then I have some cabbage that I'm gonna like kind of shred up the cabbage and do like a little slaw. And then I'm going to saute my salmon. So I'll probably do that closer to the end. But yeah, so just to catch up what has been going on. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, then you know things have been moving along with real estate. I had my first closing in December, which was so great because my client, he came to me, he was referred to me by my husband. He knew what he wanted. He was ready to move like quickly. He needed a house quickly because he was moving out of his apartment. So everything happened so fast, but it was a great transaction, great client, and great first, you know, transaction, my first closing. So that was awesome and exciting. So now I have a couple more clients that I'm working with, and yeah, things are going pretty good. Things are starting to move along. I know like they say, you know, typically agents who are starting out, especially like if you're full-time, I guess, you'll usually see like between 6 months to a year before you sell your first home or close on your first deal. So I was literally at that 6-month mark. And then yeah, closed on my first deal. So hopefully, or not even hopefully, but that's just cheers to many more this year coming up. So yeah, that's what's been going on there. And I've really just been focusing on building my real estate career because it is literally like you're starting a business from scratch. So that is a whole other thing in and of itself, is, you know, the marketing and, you know, your social media and, you know, building your credibility and just really showing up in that marketplace. It's all new, it's exciting, but it's a journey. It truly is. So what I want to try to do is take you guys on the journey with me. So I want to do, my goal is to do like more vlogs. I have to get more comfortable with that because yeah, I'm just not comfortable yet. Like, not that I'm uncomfortable, but I'm just not used to taking a because that was a good, a good moment, or that was a moment that's worth teaching. So, but yeah, I'll get there. So that's that. Real estate has been good, busy, crazy, getting adjusted, finding my systems and finding my lane. That's really what I've been focusing on lately. Actually was just doing a webinar, or sitting in on a webinar this morning, just to get my systems in place and all that good stuff. So kind of shifting gears. I think I've mentioned before that I was taking a break from the fertility journey, and I don't think I actually officially mentioned that here as far as for this year. I know that last year I was thinking it would just be for a few months, and then I would get back into it like in the fall or something like that. And then I was like, well, maybe January. But after a lot of prayer, after a lot of, just conversation with Joe, we just both decided just to take this whole year off. And, me a year ago would have been terrified of that, of saying, you're going to take a year off because, while you're in it, you're like, let's just keep going until we get a baby. But I just didn't realize how much I was on like autopilot. I was just constantly going, like, even after my first miscarriage, I think I only took like 3 months of a break, which wasn't really a break because, we were healing and grieving during that time. And then we, I pretty much established a game plan, and then we got back in it, or we started again in January, at least talking with the doctor again that January. And then same with the previous, losses and unsuccessful. We just never really took a break for real. So now that we're on a break and we're in this and we're like experiencing the rest and experiencing what I feel like is a renewal and a recharge, I like it here. I really do. I like it here, and I'm enjoying it. Because now I feel like I am focusing on me, on my health, which I'll talk a little bit more about. But now I just feel like I can focus on real estate. I can focus on my health. Me and Joe can focus on each other. And we can just, it just kind of takes off the pressure. It takes off that weight of, okay, we got to get this appointment. We got to do this. We got to do that. It just kind of relieves us of that and truly puts it in God's hands, if that makes sense. Not that it wasn't in God's hands before, but now that we're not doing anything, it's completely up to God. Like, I don't have that feeling like, okay, I have to do this, in order to move this thing forward or to get closer to it, or I have to do that. Now I'm just like, I'm resting. And rest, is beneficial. We know that. The Bible talks about rest. So we know that rest is beneficial for anything that God calls us to do, for anything on this earth. Rest is very beneficial. So I'm enjoying my rest. I really am. Yeah, I'm not in any rush to jump back in it. I really feel like I didn't get a true opportunity to heal. So now we're like healing and just releasing a lot of that. And yeah, it just feels good. It feels good. So I had a couple people in my DMs like, are you going to share like when you're going to start again? Are you going to share when you're starting again? So yes, I will share, but it won't be for a while because we're not starting again anytime soon. So yeah, for this year, 2024, we are taking a break. We are doing us. My goal for this year is to get into the best shape of my life, whatever that looks like. I really want to take my health and fitness serious this year. Hence why I am making healthier meals and exercising daily. If you've been following me on IG, then I've been getting it in. But I really want to focus on shedding the weight that I've gained over the course of my fertility treatment, and just renewing my mind, y'all. My mind and my body. Because I feel like my body has just taken a beating. It's been through so much. And I'm like, it's time to get back to this body, because this is the body that's going to carry my future children. So I need to do what's best for my body and prepare it. And, like I said, get into the best shape of my life and make sure I'm at optimal health and make sure everything's good you know, otherwise, just so that I can be prepared when it's time for us to have our babies. So yes, this year is all about my health and fitness. So with that, I joined a gym. In it, but I think this will do. Okay. So I washed my purple cabbage. So as I was saying, so last year I was working out at home, which was great, but I kind of fell off of it just because, you know, I just needed something more to keep me going, to keep me motivated. The at-home workouts were cool, but after a while it just got, you know, robotic, I guess. And then I always had to figure out like, okay, what am I going to do next? Or maybe I'll do this. And then, you know how sometimes when you're working out by yourself, you may slack off, or you like, okay, instead of doing 8, I'm just going to do 6. So I just wanted something that was challenging, something that was going to help me be consistent, and something that was going to help me see the results that I wanted to see. So I have been researching different gyms here, and influencer that I follow, she and her husband go to F45. So they have been talking about F45. And then I was like, okay, let me see. I think I followed them on Instagram because we have a local F45 here. And then I saw they were doing like a 7-day trial where you can try it out for 7 days. So I was like, I think I may give that a try. And then I went over to the TikTok and then did research over there just to kind of see how people, you know, people who were going, what they thought of it, that sort of thing. So ended up doing the 7-day trial, and even though I almost, you know, died, it was tough, but I enjoyed it. I was like, this is what I need. This is what I need, because while, you know, going to the gym and doing like your own workouts and stuff is cool, like sometimes you just want to go, or at least me, I just want to go and not think about, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. Like, I just want the relief of the pressure of, you know, I have to do this, I'm going to do this, like trying to figure things out. I wanted the relief of having to do any type of mental work, you know, if that makes sense. I suffer a lot from mental fatigue or brain fatigue, whatever you want to call it, just from always thinking and having to figure things out and planning and all of that. So I just wanted a moment where I don't have to think about anything. And that's what F45 is. So you just go in. Essentially it's like a group fitness, but it's not in the sense like Zumba where everybody's like doing the same thing as the instructor, like the instructor's doing it. It's more of like a trainer style group fitness. So the trainer is showing you or kind of doing the demonstration, but they're walking through the gym, making sure you're doing, you know, your form is right, making sure you're doing the exercise correctly. There's screens where it's showing you what exercise you're doing. So whether it's 30 seconds doing the exercise, 45 seconds, or an hour, or not an hour, a minute doing the exercise, then you rest in between. So it's a HIIT style functional training, so it mixes cardio and weight and resistance. So, and then it's just 45 minutes, and you go in, you don't have to think like, okay, what am I going to do today? Am I going to work out legs today? No, the instructor, the screens, they tell you what you're doing for the day. You do it, and you're out of there. And it's great. I love it. I love it so much. And right now they have a challenge that's going on. It's a, I guess, gym-wide, franchise-wide, you know, it's across all the F45s where they're basically doing a challenge, and it just is basically just encouraging you to get in, you know, your exercise each day, or if you want to do twice a day, however many you're committing to. Clean eating, so eating healthy, eating balanced, well-balanced meals. And yeah, so it's just basically combining nutrition and exercise. During that 45-day challenge, you weigh in at the beginning, And then you can do weigh-ins weekly or however often you want to do it. But basically you track your progress and then see how you do at the end of the 45 days. So I am doing it. I did my body scan last week at I think Friday I think I did my body scan. And yeah, so I've officially started. It started on Monday, the 5th. And yeah, look at this beautiful purple cabbage. But anyway, I'm gonna do like a slaw with that. So yeah, I started it and I am loving it. So I go 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And then I try to do something on whether it's Saturday or Sunday. So my goal is to work out 6 days a week and rest one day. But I think with this 45-day challenge, I think I'm just gonna try to exercise or do something every day, like to close my rings every day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But I have been enjoying it. I get up every morning at 4:15 so I can do the 5 o'clock class. It's been tough, but I have been doing it. I may get sleepy and tired earlier at the end of the day. So like by 6, even really before that, usually like around 4 or 5 o'clock I'm feeling and I'm like, I could go to sleep now. But yeah, I go to bed a little earlier. Joe's been telling me like, you need to go to bed a little earlier because you get up early. Like to stay up till 10, 11 o'clock is crazy. You need to go to bed. So, but yeah, it's been so good, you guys. I just feel so much more energized. My body is sore all the time, which I love because it just means that I'm working my muscles, I'm working this body, I'm getting rid of this excess fat. You know, it just feels so good and I cannot wait to see the progress, you know. So that's why I've been recording and documenting my journey via social media so that not only it can encourage somebody else, but also I can see my progress. Because sometimes we want those quick results. But we know that with anything, the key is consistency. So that has been my goal, consistency and discipline for this year, because we got goals and yeah, I'm excited. So I'm excited about this lifestyle change. So one thing that I have done, if you are an OG, like you remember back when I was vegan, and so I'm not there. I have eliminated dairy from this for this 45 days, just because I deal with a lot of inflammation with my endometriosis diagnosis and just my overall gut health. I just feel like dairy, especially like cheese and stuff on the regular, just doesn't sit well with my body, even like a lot of gluten. So I've eliminated the dairy as well as the gluten. I feel like these are the gluten-free corn tortillas. Yeah, so we're good there. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And then as far as like meat, I'm just doing fish and then turkey. I may do chicken too, but just really not trying to eat a whole lot of meat and just trying to increase my veggies. But I do know you got to get in a lot of protein. So there's ways. I follow a couple vegan influencers who share like different plant-based ways that you can increase your protein, because I don't want to just eat a ton of meat. I don't cook a lot of meat, and my goal is to cook more at home, so I don't cook a whole lot of meat. So I'm just finding other ways to get in the protein. I do have a vegan protein powder that I do, so I make like a protein shake. But yeah, I will take you guys on this journey so that you can see how things are going. And I think I want to do like a what I eat in a day type of video. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish making this, and I think I'm just gonna close out the video. I may just at the end show you guys what the tacos look like once I get everything assembled. But yeah, I just wanted to catch up. I wanted to say, hey, I wanted to get back in here and start a routine, because discipline is our word this year. We're building discipline and we're building consistency. So that is what we're doing this year in 2024. But until next time, you guys, I will see y'all or talk to y'all in the next video. And I think that's it. Let me know if you have things that you want me to talk about, do like anything in particular that you want to see on my channel. Let me know. I'm just playing around with a few ideas. Like I said, like what I eat in a day, like a week or a day in the life as a realtor, even like home tips, resources, or home tips, home care, things like that I want to share. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if you can, like what you would like to see from my channel, because that will help me with my planning. And until next time, y'all, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.